Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you everything that I keep in my backpack for college. So basically, if you're in college, you need a lot of stuff for classes. So I'm going to walk you through everything that I keep in my backpack because you have to basically live with everything in your backpack. If you live on campus, sometimes your room is completely on the upper side of campus and you can't get to it. I commute, so if I leave something at home, I'm kind of out of luck if I have to get it in between classes. So my life is in this backpack. So let's get started. First of all, this is the Lululemon. I don't even know what kind of backpack it is, but I know it's from Lululemon, and it has a slot right here where I can put, there's random stuff in here. Oh, cough drop wrapper and a pencil, that's always important. But it has a slot to put water bottles in, so it stays right there, which is great. I love it. I don't really like having my water bottles on the side. It makes me nervous that something might happen and it might like fall out or hit somebody. So I'd like having that there. Also, I have a laptop sleeve in the back, which is great. I don't always take my laptop to school. It just kind of depends on what classes I have each day and what I've got going on. So it's nice to have that. That way I don't have to put my laptop inside of a carrier and bring it, so it's protected that way. Then in my main pocket, I have my notebooks and sometimes textbooks. It depends. Like, each professor is different. Some professors say you need the textbook. Some professors say just keep it at home and use it when you need it for home assignments. But I like to do either a folder or a one subject notebook. So I did a blog post about this, but I'm just going to briefly summarize it. So folders are nice because you can put paper in here as much as you want, as little as you want. There's slots for you to put things, like I have code for my online textbook. So there's a lot of stuff, a lot of good uses you can get out of folders. Also, like, the nice thing is if they give you a handout and you want to put it into your notebook instead of having to like glue it in, you can hole punch it and put it in there. That's why I like folders, but the only thing is they're kind of hard to write in. So sometimes I prefer notebooks. And these ones are just one subject notebooks. They're a Cell, I think, Staples brand. Open it up. It's got a slot for you to put things in. Paper. It's just the notebook. But I like those because they have a slot where you can put handouts in, which is really important because in college you'll get tons of handouts. So I like that. The one subject notebooks are great, but the only thing is, like, I used this notebook last semester and there's still like tons of paper in here. Like, I used maybe 10 pages. So like, you can rip the pages out and keep using it, but then you won't have like a ton of space. But honestly, I don't know how much you'll actually use. Like, each person's different. For like lecture classes, you can take notes pretty much however you want. Some professors will like lecture based up like on a set of the way they want their notes to be. That's how my theater professor was last semester. He taught the lecture in note form, which was helpful, but like also I only used 10 pages out of my entire textbook, my entire notebook. And then one of my other professors, we only needed to use 2, and I used like 4 or 6, just my own free will, because I wanted to take notes. But the class like was set up for student instruction, so you didn't need to take notes. I don't know. It's kind of whatever you want. I've heard some people do like 4 subject notebooks, or 5 subject, depending on how many classes you're taking, or each like section in the notebook is designated to a class. So I've heard some people like that. Personally, I don't do that, just because not all my classes I really need to take notes on. Some things are totally online, some things you use the textbook for. So it's all different. Also, very important, Scantrons. I don't know if your college uses them, but this is how we take all of our tests and quizzes and all important things. So if it's not online, it's on a Scantron. Very important. The next thing I have is my planner. It's just marble. If it'll focus. Okay, whatever. It says 2020 on it in gold. I've already started trying to use it, but I kind of already messed up, so that's fun. Okay, so this is my old planner from last semester. So let me open up, I think. Okay, so basically what I did was I went in and I wrote down and looked at all the syllabi from all my classes, and each assignment is put in here and it is color coded. So I'll just it'll focus. So my theater class was blue, my honors class was red, and then my computers class was green, and then my math class was black. So I basically did all of that to keep everything organized because it gets crazy, and then like all my personal things were in pink, so that way it's all like together. I prefer writing things out than like putting everything on my phone calendar. Just a little bit easier for me that way. But like that's how I did that. And it's really easy taking like all the due dates because in college they're all given to you. So I like taking all my due dates, writing them all out on my calendar. That way I can see what I have coming up and what's due. So highly recommend that. Okay, I'm back. Camera's battery's charged. So also in the main pocket of my backpack, I keep my calculator. Last semester I took, I think it was like math for liberal studies. I don't know, or like history of math. I don't really know. Anyways, I needed a calculator. And then I'm taking statistics this semester, so I need a calculator for that. And then I just have in here pens, colored pens, highlighters, pencils, sticky tabs, sticky notes, note cards for like flashcards. That's how I study best. I have scissors. I have whiteout. So yeah, she's stashed pretty well. And this is just kind of like my school supply kit. So that's like all the really important stuff that I need for my classes. I mean, minus my notebooks and textbooks, but yeah. Then in this like front little baby pocket, I keep umbrella, tampon, chapstick, first aid kit. I have 3 hair ties on it. In here I have emergency, I have band-aids, I have like Listerine strips, I have mints. I want to say there's like a stain stick in here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, stain stick, gauze, wet wipes, panty liners, and glasses cleaner. So that's important. Also, I have this thing called a migraine stick that I got online from Amazon, and I am obsessed with it. It has literally changed my life, and it's just full of like essential oils, and I put that in I keep it in my bag, and I just like rub it like on the base of my neck, on my temples, and under my nose, so it helps relieve my headaches because I get them a lot and they're the worst to have during school. Also, you guys have already seen it, but my laptop, I bring that to school with me sometimes. Then this water bottle, it is I believe it's a 32 ounce. Yeah, it's a 32 ounce Simply Modern water bottle. Got it from Target. I like this one because I like the lid. So it's not quite like a straw, but it's not open. That way you don't spill as much on you, and straws just like aren't the best. Like you can suck in too much air and it could upset your stomach and wrinkles, and we don't want any of that. So I like this. It's decked out in stickers. Another thing, I don't have it in here right now, but I always keep snacks. So like a protein bar or a granola bar or something, because if I'm like out and about and I'm at class and I'm hungry, or if I have to stay late for a study session, I want to like be prepared. I also will sometimes keep like extra cash in here. I always have my wallet in here, but I'll keep like maybe like $5 or $10 if I want to get something from the vending machine. So that's super helpful, because sometimes you're at school late studying for study groups. So, and then the other thing that I keep, I don't have it in here anymore because I don't know if I'm going to need it next semester, but last semester one of my classes was, it had a lot of presentations. So I had an HDMI cord, a Mac adapter, and I also kept like a portable charger and headphones to use when I'd work on projects and stuff, so that way like I wouldn't bother anybody, and if I needed to connect it up to the screen, I would have all the necessary things to do that, because my laptop, since it's the newest version of the Macs, they don't have the HDMI cord to be able to plug, like you can't plug it in directly, so you have to get something that has the ports to adapt to it. So I always have that on hand in case I need it, because the worst thing would be like going to present and you don't have what you need. So once I figure out if my classes are presentation based, then I'll do that. That's what's in my backpack. I kind of try to go like with not too much, because I don't want to like hurt my back, but I try to keep like the necessities and things I'm definitely gonna need. Also sometimes I'll throw like a light little jacket in here because it can get cold in my classes, but it gets really hot like walking to and from my car. And I'm gonna make another video about like what I keep in my car, because I do commute to school, and so like if I really needed something, I try to keep it in my car. So I'm gonna show you that like probably next week, because that one's like really important. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know what you guys keep in your backpacks down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so you know when I upload next. Bye!